Alright everyone, it's unboxing time. Can you guess what we have in the box? Of course you can because you already read the title, but let's do this. It just arrived from China directly to me. This time I ordered this device from Gistop. The service was perfect. They even include a European adapter for the charger, and this is everything in the box. That's it. Let's remove it, put that here, put that aside, and start unboxing it. You can see what's written in the box. X200 Ultra, something in Chinese, but you already knew the device. This is Vivo X200 Ultra. It is freshly produced, you can see it. It is 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of internal storage, and it should be color red, but let's unbox it and see it. Okay, this is it. Vivo X200 Ultra with Zeiss. Yes, believe me, the feeling when you touch that box is very premium. It's trying to imitate a leather, but with a nice feeling, and of course this ring is trying to reproduce the big camera bump of this device. Let's put that aside, and here is the phone itself. Let's put it here and remove the top cover of the box. And when we see that color of the case, we already knew that we have that red velvet color. It is soft TPU case, but with nice grippy material. It is actually, it's not bad. What else we have? We have, of course, SIM ejector tool inside the box. Nothing fancy, not like the Nothing phone, but it is still here. USB A to USB, it should be, yes, USB A to USB C cable, and the charger, which is Vivo Flash Charge 90 watts. This is the fastest they will go for that device, and this is everything in the box. I will test how this is feeling, and of course we have some typical books here, but this is everything. Let's put the box aside and start looking at that device. Look at this camera bump, guys. This is enormous. I just cannot believe, but this is huge. And differently from other manufacturers, here that sticker is not stick directly to the phone, but it is stick to that wrap, and this is something I really like. And guys, this is a beautiful device, believe me. The color is red with black. It's very beautiful. I am not sure you can see it on the camera, but it is very beautiful, and this camera bump is just huge, huge, huge. Let's put it in the case just to see how it's feeling, how it's looking. Yes, it's protecting, it's protrude a little bit on the camera, so it should protect somehow the camera, because this big glass here, I'm not sure it will be protected. And here we have the power volume buttons, and of course the famous camera button, same as iPhones. We have a little lip here on the edges just to protect your screen, but a nice, simple but nice looking case, and even it has some details around the camera bump. Nice looking case. Let's remove it and focus on the device. Alright, here it is, the device itself. Here is the competition. This is Oppo Find X8 Ultra. This is Xiaomi 15 Ultra. And by the way, this device, the Oppo phone, is from my friend Valiant Speaks Test. But from what you can see on the table, the next video will be the big camera comparison between these three devices. But at that moment, the most important, this video is my first impressions and unboxing. So we already unboxed it, let's check what we have here. Of course, we have that camera button, which, let's be honest, it's an iPhone copy, but if it's working, it's okay. I'm okay. Sides are made from black aluminum, which is combining very well with this red back cover, and this is a red version. We have also a black one, and also we have a silver one, but I like this one the most. And here the Vivo is protruding a little bit, Vivo sign here from the back, so you can feel it. But this camera bump is so big. Here we have some big words from Vivo, of course, Vario, APO, Sonar, and here we have some focus probably. On the left side, completely empty, only the antenna bars. On top side we have these holes, probably for secondary microphone, for loudspeaker, and here on the bottom we have a SIM tray, a microphone, a second hole for probably a second microphone, USB-C of course, and the loudspeaker grill, and that's it. This is a nice looking device, and guys, you know what the best is? It is when you hold it, it is feeling nice in the hand, because Xiaomi 15 Ultra is heavier on the top side and it's not feeling very good. But now the most important here, let's compare this thing, which yeah, this is ridiculous. I'm not sure where we are going, but you can see this camera bump is even bigger than the one on Xiaomi 15 Ultra, which was already bigger. And I don't know what to say. I'm even don't know what to say. It's so big. This is uncomfortable. Believe me, it's uncomfortable. And now let's put this device, Oppo Find X8 Ultra, which is with the smallest camera bump. Yes, it sacrificed that big sensor HP9, but at least it's more comfortable. This is huge. This is huge. And the camera bump on the Vivo is even bigger than the one on Xiaomi. So remember, on the most left is Xiaomi 15 Ultra, in the middle is Vivo X200 Ultra, and on the right side is Oppo Find X8 Ultra with the smallest camera bump. I will compare it directly with it, but just see it. Let me just show it. I'm not sure, but when I touch devices like this, you can see so much space left between the Oppo and the back panel of the Vivo. That means this everything is a camera bump, which is huge. This is huge. And even if I put it in that way, again, you can see it is so much bigger. I hope we are not paying that price for this huge camera bump for nothing. I hope this will be a better device, but even when I hold the device, I can tell you immediately, this device is feeling lighter than the Xiaomi 15 Ultra for sure, and it's feeling comfortable, because this device, if you hold it like this, it is heavier on the top side and it is trying to rotate on the opposite direction, but this one is balanced perfectly. It is balanced very well. Exactly 239 grams. Now let's put here the Oppo. This is 10 grams lighter than the Vivo. Yes, 10 grams lighter. And now let's put Xiaomi here. And this one is again same weight as Oppo, but again 10 grams lighter than the Vivo. Let's put the Vivo again. This is strange. Yes, this is the heaviest device, but guys, believe me, when you hold it in the hand, this device is feeling lighter than Xiaomi. I don't know why, probably because of the weight distribution, but definitely this device is feeling lighter. You can see from the side, this device is a little bit taller. Vivo is a little bit taller. Keep in mind, this is global version of Xiaomi 15 Ultra and it has a smaller battery. So you can see that the Vivo is a little bit higher, and I'm not sure, but it's feeling wider, but this is probably because of the rounded corners on the Xiaomi, and Vivo is more flattened. Even the screen is a little bit rounded on the four sides, but the whole device is feeling flatter. It's not flat like the Oppo, it's completely flat. The Oppo is completely flat. And in terms of width and height, they are almost identical, but you can see how the Vivo is thinner than the Oppo, which is good. Yes, I like that fact. The Vivo is thinner. Yes, this camera bump is huge, but the whole device is thinner. The display is, of course, LTPO AMOLED display, going from 1 to 120 Hz, and it has peak HDR brightness of 4500 nits, 6.82 inches. Let's start the device. Yes, it's starting. You can see the Vivo logo here. The device is IP69 and IP68 at the same time, which is dust and water resistant, and you can immerse it up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. And IP69 means you can use water pressure sprayer for this device. I'm not sure why you will do this, but you can do this. This front camera here is 50 megapixel. It is f2.5, 24 millimeter, slightly wider. We have here 3 sensors, not like Xiaomi. We have 4 here and Oppo has 4 too. But here we have only 3 sensors. And here on the top left is the most biggest sensor. You can see this is the Samsung HP9X. It's improved version of this huge sensor. And again, Vivo is putting it here. Here we have the main camera sensor, which this year is 35 millimeters. This is Sony LYT818 sensor. And here is the ultra wide sensor, which is again Sony LYT818, which is interesting. This year Vivo are going in a different direction with this main 35 millimeter and huge ultra wide sensor, good, and they skip 1-inch sensor. Is that good? We are still not knowing, but of course we will test that device. We have here a hole for the microphone, and that's almost everything in the back of this device. And these oversized imaging components are complemented by Vivo's proprietary VS1 and V3 Plus image processing chips. So we have a new processing image chip this year, and all these work together to deliver the advanced computational photography features the brand has been promoting with the help of Zeiss. Enough of this. You know, the next video will be a comparison between these 3 devices, which are this is the holy trinity of the camera phones right now. So let's see what we have here. Guys, when you start the device, because it has a Play Store pre-installed here, because Gstop already started this device and they pre-installed this Play Store. That's why the device is directly starting. Of course, I will format it from 0 just to be sure this is my device. I prefer that way to do everything myself. And So Play services will work, and even you have a notification here. Enable Google Play services, and when you enable them, Android Auto, you can see we have already notification. So Android Auto for sure will work with that device. If you start this device for a first time, and if you go to this V App Store, if you search Google, you can see what's happened on that device. You will see that Google Play, and if it's not installed, just hit install and it will install Google services on that device. You can see now the difference in terms of all of them has a perfect bezels surrounding. The smallest one looking on the Oppo, because the Oppo is completely flat, and probably that's the reason. Just the device is looking with a smaller bezels, because here we have some round area on the Xiaomi and Vivo. But from what I can see, I think that rounded area, the Vivo is slightly less rounded than the Xiaomi 15 Ultra, and here the Oppo is completely flat. But the backside of the Vivo, sorry, too many devices, is almost flat as the iPhone, just a slight curve here, and it's very comfortable in the hand. And Xiaomi is rounded. You can see it's rounded here, and I think it's not so comfortable in the hand. Let's see which software version we are using, and do we have any updates. Update is available. Let's first check about phone section. It is Vivo X200 Ultra, of course using Snapdragon 8 Elite, 16 gigs of RAM, 512 gigs of internal storage, Vivo Blue Image Dual Chips VS1 and V3 Plus, and the battery is 6000. The Android version is 15, and we already has an update. If we tap here, you can see OS 5, checking for updates. It's still checking, and update is here. 1 GB of update. Bluetooth fixes, health, apps, system, more. And of course I will download and install that version. Guys, after everything I spoke up to that moment, I will go outside and test the cameras of these three devices, which is the most interesting part this year. This will be a camera king, or Xiaomi 15 Ultra will be it, or it will be Oppo Find X8 Ultra. Let's find out.